welcome to the Game Ball Podcast, episode 85. My name is Mark.
My name is Paul.
My name is Noel.
My name is C.
And my name is JD and Miggs and Vernon Davis and George Kittle. Shout out to the boys.
Yeah.
Hey.
Suspended indefinitely. We're handling the situation in-house.
Yeah.
Internally.
No leaks.
That's no leaks. No TMZ leaks.
I got the video though.
But if someone got 120K, I'll put that shit on my
Send the
stories right
bag.
now. I'll put that shit on grid. I don't give a fuck.
Put it on the grid.
I'll put that on grid. You know, some shit's like stories and some's for the grid. For 120K, I'll put on the fucking
I'm
grid.
gridding that.
I'm gridding it.
I'm hitting the gritty.
As I'm posting it, I'm hitting the gritty, then I drop my phone. Guaranteed. Welcome back. A couple of housekeeping notes up front. We are going to be splitting up our format a little bit. This one's just going to be sports focused. So the odd ones probably all going to be sports focused. The even ones going to be shoe talk, head talk, fit check, and all the sorts. So this one, if you're more into sports, thank you for tapping in. If you're not into sports, just fucking watching anyways, already here.
Yeah.
Get the numbers up, and then next one, which will be out very soon, will be more stuff, materialism, capitalism.
Make sure you hit that submarine.
Hit that submarine, man.
Hit that sub sandwich.
Hit that Jimmy John sub sandwich.
Drop a like.
Drop a like, drop a comment, hit that thumbs up at the very least, man. Hit the thumbs up. This thing, hit the thumbs up. It didn't take no much of your day just to hit that thumbs up. You know what I mean?
Zangief.
The Zangief and then Jean-Claude Van Damme hits it with this. Dude, that Street Fighter movie sucked.
Terrible.
They already did Mortal Kombat, right? They got to do Street Fighter proper.
Mortal Kombat was decent too. Though.
The new one, it was all right.
Yeah.
It was all right.
Even those the ones from the 90s, at least it was more like a coherent story.
Yeah.
Like,
They already did Street Fighter. Oh, no,
better.
never mind.
I want a better one.
a better one, and
one.
not a Belgian guy playing an American guy.
Bloodsport was kind of lightweight Street Fighter.
It's kind of Street Fighter.
You know what I'm saying?
Who would they cast as Guile?
Probably Chris Evans.
Yeah. Or what's his name? Pratt.
The guy, the motherfucker is Mario. You can't have him Mario and
shit.
Guile.
Can't be two video game guys.
I don't know, man. Chris Evans is also Fantastic Four, and he's fucking Marvel too.
If it was in that time
He
frame,
was Human Torch. So
if it wasn't that time from back in the day,
You know,
I always thought Dolph Lundgren would have been Guile.
Yeah, perfect fit. How's his
Yeah.
accent though?
Yeah,
It's terrible.
Russian, right?
Yeah, it's pretty thick, right?
yeah, he would. He would.
talks like this.
He would not fit.
That's kind of Guile sounding though, right?
Sonic
yeah.
boom.
He played Punisher in that cutty ass Punisher movie back in the 80s.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's a deep cut.
It's pretty terrible.
Jason Statham plays fucking plays Kyle.
Oh, he plays Blanca.
Nah, that should make him black.
Oh, yo, they had a Polynesian dude play E Honda.
Yeah, terrible.
Close.
I mean, like, who would be Chung Li?
Is it Chung or
Lucy-
Chun?
Chun.
It's Chun,
Lucy
right?
Liu.
Dude, they
Nah,
had
nah,
Constance Wu.
No, I was thinking more like
Someone younger.
Nah,
Younger than Constance Wu?
nah,
Yeah.
Gemma Chan from like
Eternals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she I think she was the only like real candidate, unless you want to
Haven't
put Aquafina in there.
Nah,
I don't know any
sucks.
other Asian ones.
Shayataz, dude.
Yeah, it would have to be.
Just make it an all black cast. Have people just lose their minds. Like people don't want 007 to be black. Imagine if all of Street Fighter was just all black cast.
Yo, it's Street Fighters.
That'd be sick. In other news, the Warriors were in Japan. My man Looney. Looney Guile. Come on.
Yo, hey,
Looney forgot.
Looney for Guile 2023. They were in Japan for 2 games against the Wizards. Obviously, the Wizards have Rui Hachimura, who's
Japanese.
half Japanese.
Japanese
He was
heritage.
apparently Alex Olmian was on the episode of Terrace House.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
The Japanese one, not the Hawaii one that everybody watched.
Was he in Japan at the time?
I believe so. I think he went to the house and
All
just
right.
chopped it up.
yeah,
While
we
he was
gotta
on
watch
the
that.
Wizards?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
shit.
So it's
Yeah.
more
Okay.
recent. Okay.
Yeah. They beat the Wizards both times.
Yeah.
James Wiseman had a very fucking
He
good
was
showing.
player of the game.
He was the
Game
wisest
one.
man, dude.
He was the wisest man.
Hey,
Look at that.
look at that. Those solid numbers too.
He
Look at
fucking
that.
put it on Porzingis' head a
Yeah.
couple of times. He was out there running the floor looking mad goofy. But he's still a young kid. You know, he's like, what, 20 years old, 19, 20?
Room for growth.
Yeah, room for growth. Hopefully he
That's
keeps
tight
this shit
though,
up.
man. He needs
At
to get
least for 60. Let me get 65 games
Yeah.
out of you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Stay healthy.
Maybe
Yeah.
he could get on that Dwight Howard workout regimen. Just get yoked by the end of the year.
I don't want him doing anything Dwight Howard has done. at all.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Hey,
My bad.
iron sharpens iron. I mean, he's training with Loon, the god. So
Who else was he training with though? Jokic's old trainer.
yeah, he's still there. I forgot his
Jokic
name.
Nokic,
What's the coach's?
like from Denver.
Yeah, like the coach. He's been working with him for like the past year
Oh shit!
and this year.
Yeah. I mean, he looked good out there. He looked healthy.
Yeah.
And
I think he fouled out the second game though. He like mad quick.
A little overzealous.
Yeah.
He was juiced up from the first game.
It's
Shout out
like
to Wiseman, man. Because I mean, we were kind of ready to
right him
He
off.
was on the
Write
chopping
him off.
block.
Yeah,
but it takes time, especially in this league.
and for big men especially, that's always a thing. Like they
Yeah.
develop a little bit slower than like wings and guard players.
And you got to think too, like he only played one game or a couple games of college. So this is
Yeah.
like
The most he's played.
yeah,
This is his junior year in college.
Pretty much.
pretty much.
But,
Damn.
No, that looks promising though, for sure.
Yeah, it looks like they had a fun time in Japan though. They was out here just doing stuff. Here's Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins at apparently animal cafes are big in Japan.
Huge.
Porcupine?
It's a
hedgehog.
hedgehog. It's a hedgehog.
Sonic the
tight.
Hedgehog.
Yeah, so my kid's really big into Sonic the Hedgehog, and I showed him this. He was like, "That's not a hedgehog.
Why is it not blue?
It's not blue, and he's not collecting fucking rings."
He's not fast.
Yeah. Shout out to hedgehogs.
Yeah, they got owl cafes. They got cat cafes. They
Are
got
owl
otter
cafes only open at night because they're
don't know.
nocturnal?
I've never been to one, so I couldn't tell you.
What do you
I would
mean,
assume
owl
so.
cafe?
Like you get to play with like instead of
this.
hedgehogs, it's fucking owls.
Owls are kind of
Wiggs looks
scary.
like, what am I
Wiggs
doing?
looks mad uncomfortable.
He's like, what am I doing, bro?
He's like, we don't have these in Canada, eh?
They probably do.
I'd like to think that they would.
It's just kind of cool to see him like do regular stuff.
Yeah.
But even this isn't really regular.
He just looks like, yo, why am I like holding a porcupine?
It's good to see him having fun though. Like, you know,
Is he having fun?
He looks like he's
he's
having fun.
terrified shitless.
I wouldn't say terrified. I'd say
My
probably
man just
like-
shaking in his Anta slides.
Shaking his
Or is
boobs.
he peak or Anta?
Peak.
He might have thought it was a porcupine and didn't want to get porked.
Porcupine.
Porcupine.
So they did a hedgehog cafe. They more Wiseman. They took pictures in front of a temple of some sorts.
In
I
front of-
apologize if I'm miscategorizing this building,
in
but
front of Ryu's stage.
But those are the OGs right
hey,
there.
sick. Back to another Street Fighter ref.
Curry, Dre,
Yeah, we should get
Clay.
Porzingis to play fucking Guile.
Wait, who is in that picture?
Curry, Dre, Clay, and Dre.
Andre.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, Iggy.
Iggy.
Yeah, the OGs, the vets.
Yeah, the vets, the cornerstones.
Yeah.
They did some sumo situations.
Hey.
Sumo situation.
Like Steph don't got that. Yo, shout out to my man on the left. He got the ill ankle flexibility.
Oh, he got the squat down
And you
to a
got,
T.
you got the toe tape.
He got the extra grip. He's real grounded.
Yeah. It looks like a fun time.
Yeah, who's their trip advisor, man? It's like, hey, after you guys play, we're doing this, and this.
I bet you it was Ray.
I bet you it's not the same person that was doing Ime Udoka's trips.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
you slimy fella.
Wow.
Damn.
Is that a tangent we're gonna go on?
Yeah, I mean,
a little bit.
I still kind of don't know like the full details. So he's in a relationship, A, with Nia
Whitney
Long.
along with Lisa.
B, he got in
Married.
a relationship with a coworker.
I don't know if he is her direct report, but supposedly she's in charge of booking the travel for him and his constituents.
Oh, so she was like the one to book the
She
trip.
knows what's
Yeah.
up.
Okay. But
She was
corporate, and then,
It's-
event coordinator.
yeah,
Frowned upon,
definitely.
especially in sports. Like, you already know athletes or cheerleaders are told, like, you can't fuck with each other. It's fucking just don't
Messy.
do that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a HR fucking nightmare.
Yeah, see, well, I was under the understanding that it's consensual, it was fine, and then it was
The
not.
consensual part's fine, but if your workplace says you can't fuck,
Yeah, if it's in the bylaws,
Yeah.
it's in the contract, it makes sense. I didn't know that, so I was like, what the fuck? They're consensual adults. What the fuck's wrong?
And then just on top of that, he's outed.
Yeah.
for being a cheater.
Yeah, poor Nia Long.
Poor Lisa, man.
Poor Nia.
Come on, man.
But they suspended him for the year.
I don't know what the
Or-
final thing was, but it sounds
think-
like he's
I
going
think
to be
it was-
gone for a minute.
I think it's the team that did it, not the league.
He straight
Yeah, no, it's like a team.
Yeah,
straight smashed his contract, dude.
Damn.
so to speak.
He's a pretty decent coach though. Not gonna
Got him
lie.
to the chip first year.
Yeah.
Here's Jordan Poole.
Hey,
Curry in the
what's this
back.
guy doing?
You think he bought that shirt there?
Probably.
sure.
Yeah, they was doing a little shopping.
Apparently, across the street from the Hedgehog Cafe was a bathing ape store, and
there you
him,
go.
Loon, and
okay.
Wiggs all pulled up at the same time.
that makes sense.
Of course they would. Yeah.
Yeah,
has
that's
to.
tight.
Photo courtesy of J Squared right here.
Thank you for the photo.
Thanks for the photo, man. Good photos. It's good to see like lifestyle photos of the team.
Yeah, like you said earlier, like they're doing not regular things, but stuff that's not basketball.
Yeah.
That you don't get to see, even on like their
Non-sports related.
Their IG stories that some of them probably run their own IGs. Like you don't see that kind of stuff.
Almost candid, you know, like
Yeah.
you know, like it's good to see the side that's not basketball. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling.
And then, is this the first time there was NBA games in Japan other than, you know what I'm saying, for like a preseason?
I can't recall.
I can't remember.
I can't remember either, but I know they always do stuff like that, like similar to how NFL goes to Europe every year.
Or like Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Niners playing in Mexico later this year.
Yeah.
They just did a couple London
But
games.
NBA
for
did,
NFL.
I don't know about
they
Japan,
did Mexico last year with I remember was it Blake or one of those years or it was Blake Griffin
Probably.
and Luca, where Luca went off like pure Spanish, like speaking Spanish, and then Blake was like hola, or I forgot what he said.
Yeah. He's just like hola.
But that's what they did at this game. Like Rui was just straight Japanese, full bars.
That's fire.
And then Dre was like,
it was Steph. Steph and Rui were the ones.
They got the flowers.
no, the second game, Draymond said, was it arigato or
Arigato
or-
gozaimasu.
yeah.
Yeah.
He said something, and it was like,
That's tight.
I want to move here one day, or something like that.
I want to move here one day.
Yeah,
Tight.
hopefully to move here one day.
Fucking capper.
But no, they showed the Warriors lots of love. I mean, I feel like this is the whole team is the face of the NBA right now. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, like the fandom was out there for them. They had people with signs. There's lady that made like a Klay Thompson mask.
That should look on point. Dude. Yeah, I think
it looked
Klay
like
had
paper
them
mache.
Yeah.
It was pretty sick. And then just greeting them at the airport. You had people just waiting for them like for hours to just arrive.
Oh, they paid for that though.
Who paid for
I'm
it?
just kidding. I don't know.
They paid for the fans?
Yeah, they paid for the fans.
I don't
that
think
shit look
so,
fun.
man.
No, I was watching the Redeem Team doc on Netflix last night, and
Talk to
Kobe
me.
was the same thing as like Steph over there. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
when they were going to Beijing, like Kobe was like the fucking one. Like as being the face of Nike at the time, probably the best player in the NBA at the time. Like he's a guy they're gonna go crazy for. You
That
know?
makes sense.
Dude, so how? I mean, is it like a full movie, or is it a whole,
It's like-
or is it like a series? Like,
No, it's like hour 45.
okay,
So
all
it
right.
documents a time from like building the team, Jerry Colangelo coming and taking the reins, hiring Coach K. There are a couple losses against like Greece, Argentina, and then up until they won the gold medal.
Because they lost in 04.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, so 92, obviously the original Dream Team, and then 96 and 2000, I think they won gold both those years. And then 04, because it was
No, 2000.
04, the Iraqi War, and then like the players didn't want to go. So it was like Iverson, Tim Duncan, Boozer. They invited LeBron James, D Wade, and Melo like after their rookie years.
Yeah.
And like the team had no cohesion whatsoever.
Okay.
Then they got bronze that year, and that's when they implemented the
Let's bring
the
all of
system.
them. Yeah.
Was it Spain or Argentina? Who got gold?
Argentina beat us, and I think they got gold that year. And like we lost to Greece a couple times.
Which one's Vince Carter? Duncan.
2000 over France. Frederick Weiss.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
2000.
So that was gold.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, damn, I need to check it out. Because then, it's just... I
All
saw a
stuff you
clip.
know already, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's good to see it
In depth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love these NBA documents.
I need a refresher.
Yeah.
'Cause I was thoroughly intrigued and like I was fully engulfed with the ref game, the ref like thing on Untold.
Yeah, JD was talking about that last
The
episode.
fix is in or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And
Donahue.
that shit was crazy. And it was
still
like
gotta watch that, too.
and that was just like the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
I was just like,
He
here.
ain't the only one for sure.
And
For
he was probably
sure.
holding back on like the
Yeah.
full detail.
Oh, for sure. He's
Yeah.
definitely not trying to get indicted again.
Yeah.
But that shit was tight though. I enjoy those a lot. Like 30 for 30's got a new competitor.
Yeah. I'd like to see Steph on the Dream Team one time. Just once.
It's never gonna happen.
But like you said before, it's not necessary.
Yeah, we talked about it for 2024 in Paris. Like
Yeah.
it wouldn't be. It's you asked if it was gonna be cherry on top. It's not the cherry on top. It's like a second and third dessert. It's like extra shit.
Yeah.
It's his shit's already complete. It's just hey, give me more.
Give me
There's
more.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'd be cool because I want the jersey. But
I'll buy
Yeah.
the jersey in a
That's
fucking
the reason
heartbeat.
why. That's the only reason why I wanted to go in.
yeah.
You got any more Warriors picks?
No, nothing other than those. PBJ was the player of the game for game 2.
Stroking it out there.
Yeah.
Skin looks better. Honestly, got his money up, got his skincare up, and he was stroking it out there.
He's a a listener of the pod.
Yeah, he got that skincare regimen. Speaking of Jordan Poole, he got fucking decked the other day. I guess the biggest news we've had this week, was it Wednesday?
It was all good just a week ago, man.
Damn. We've been engulfed by this.
By now, you've probably seen the TMZ video that leaked. They supposedly breaded out one of the film staff. So
like
we've
an
heard,
intern
or
or something.
someone.
Yeah.
And then there's a video of Draymond and JP chirping it up. We don't know exactly what's been said during that exchange. Draymond approaches JP pushes him, and Draymond hits him with the motherfucking dulcim across the fucking
He did
chin.
a Superman punch, dude.
dude.
UFC style.
So initial reports, I think we're on the group chat. Shit was going crazy, but that was before the video came out.
Yeah.
And they tried to downplay the fuck out of it.
Super
So people
downplay
were
it.
saying like, "Oh, he punched him," but JP finished his workout. I seen some reports like, "Oh, he forcefully struck him."
Yeah.
Motherfucker,
No.
he fucking cleaned his clock pretty bad.
Yo, I was not expecting him to go off like that. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, we know that he is a little bit of a hothead and he kind of, comes off the way he comes off. But yo, he was like a fucking buck out the gate.
Yeah, the video made it worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
so much worse.
But then that's what I'm thinking. Like, so they were trying to downplay it because not everyone saw it in real time.
Yeah.
So I think they're just going off what was said, and maybe Ron Adams was the only one right there that seen it all transpire.
Yeah.
Nah, there was hella people in the gym.
Yeah,
No,
'cause
but they look back after the fact. You know what I'm saying? They're not watching
weren't-
it
they
all
weren't
go
focused
down.
on it.
They're focusing on the scrimmage.
Sure.
Yeah.
So after the video comes out, it makes it 10 times worse, and then it makes the organization look bad. Like, did you guys see this ahead of time? Like, because you guys are trying to say it wasn't
I
that
think
much of a big deal, but that's a pretty big deal, and I don't feel like.
Yeah, I think it's like the organization put trust in the players to be like, oh, it wasn't that serious. But then once that, like you were saying, the footage leaked, and it's like, oh shoot, it was worse than whatever.
That's what it was either Steven Jackson or Matt Barnes, because they were in the facility
The
this
following
week.
day, the following
and they
day.
were saying like, I forgot who it was, where they were saying like, yo, all those dudes on the floor and no one like stepped in and like stopped this shit.
Yeah.
Again, you don't think it's gonna escalate to this point,
Yeah.
but like it looks really bad.
It looked really bad.
But they might have just thought, oh, Draymond's just being Draymond again.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that's a normal
This
thing
happens
that
all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's using it to like hype him up or like get under his skin to like motivate him.
Yeah.
But to your point, like Draymond's being Draymond, like at what point is that not fucking cool anymore?
I mean, when it comes to the shit like this, probably not.
Like I get that you're like
You're the enforcer.
Yeah, you're the enforcer. You like you go against the grain
But you don't enforce your teammates. You know what I'm saying?
to a certain point, right? You
Yeah.
gotta like draw the line somewhere. Like
Yeah.
if JD and Miguel really fucking decked each other, that'd be mad awkward
Yeah.
for a long time.
Or just look at it like this: like if you punch somebody at work, you're gone.
True.
It's an HR issue. at
I've
this
seen that
point.
happen, and I fired the dude the next fucking day.
Yeah, it has. I mean, but I mean, I get it. It's different. I mean, it's a billion-dollar
But also,
organization.
who's to say this hasn't happened before? How come this might be not the first time that it's happened? It's just the
No, I
first
think
time
this
that
day
it's-
and age, shit like this gets leaked.
Yeah, someone's talking about
I'm
it.
sure there's like shoving matches and like
the
shit
real
talking
question is
all the time.
Real question is, what did Jordan Poole say to like trigger that?
Make a jumper, bum.
You know what I mean?
But even then,
Quadruple
I think
single bum.
it
But,
doesn't.
what would warrant it?
yeah, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Unless I mean,
Unless it's Mad DR, like how Kevin Garnett was saying shit to
Yeah.
like to Carmelo, like
Yeah.
yo, Lala tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah.
Then I might take a swing at you.
Or
You know what I
maybe
mean?
even what he did to what's the other dude from Villanova, Charlie Villanueva.
Oh, because he has alopecia.
Yeah.
But going with Paul said, like what he was saying, it's like, yo, that you can't do that, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it doesn't matter what
it's
was
like,
said.
It's like a shove. All right, cool,
Sure.
right?
Push each other, get
Push
in each
each
other's
other,
faces,
but don't-
hold me back. Do that. Do all that. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But he literally like made
He came
Jordan
out.
Poole buckle, like, you know what I mean? Like that was
Yeah.
that was a freaking hard
Yeah.
punch, man. Like, dude.
and you think Jordan Poole's the type of person to just say something hella nasty? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't know how the shit talk really goes down.
I mean,
but
dude,
I
didn't
think so.
I think he's a smart ass.
Yo,
He's like a
did-
young boy smart ass.
But didn't didn't Draymond say in his podcast, like, like when Jordan Poole first came in the
For
league,
rookie camp.
he was talking all this shit, and they're
He
like,
got
yo,
into it with
Dre,
Glenn Robinson.
yeah, and he was saying like, yo, tell this fool to shut up, and he's like, man, if you can't take it, then you shouldn't.
you
know,
got to shut him up on the court.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So
He's got that dog in him.
kind of hypocritical. Just watching the press conferences between Bob Myers, Curry, and Kerr, they all said that Jordan Poole, he's been a model citizen throughout training camp. His attitude hasn't changed. He isn't acting cocky and things
Because
like
part
that.
of it was like, oh, because Jordan Poole's going to get extended this season.
And Dre didn't get the contract he wanted.
Yeah, and the Warriors going to wait till the end of the season
To rework that.
So the rumors from Chris Haynes or one of the Haynes brothers was like, he's walking around here like big dick swinging, like, oh, I'm getting paid, blah, blah, blah. But like you said, that shit got debunked fast.
Yeah, and
Man.
watching Dre's press conference today, I mean, if Jordan Poole said something, like unforgivable, I think Dre would have mentioned it. Not what was said, but like he said something real nasty to me. I swung. I let my emotions get the best of me. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he didn't try to even
address that part,
it shows that maybe Poole didn't even say anything worthy of that
Crazy,
shit.
yeah.
He's saying, oh, like I've been going through some personal things. To me, it kind of sounded like an excuse. And don't get me wrong, I love Draymond. I love everything he's done for the team, as we all do. But I just feel like, these are kind of like excuses now. You know what I'm saying?
Like you're a vet.
If
Like,
you're a
you
leader on this
can't-
team, you got 4 chips and you want to get a 5th, you don't act like this, bro.
Yeah, no, because I get it. Everyone has life to deal with, right?
Yeah. Sure.
But this is your job.
Yo, check that shit at the door, my guy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
it's
damn.
basketball.
Bro, you were at the Mary J. Blige concert last night.
Yeah.
No more drama.
No more drama, man, for sure. And I don't know. I mean, hopefully, like, it all blows over. But to me, it's like, are you comfortable going back to work with someone that would just get violent with you over some little like that? No matter how much of, you guys been in the trenches together. You guys been,
And how apologetic he's been already. Like,
yeah.
how do you, I don't know, man.
He's just mad that Jordan Poole got the khaki cosign. That's all. The doctor's cosign. That's all. He's just mad. He's just getting his paper
Like,
up.
where's my khaki corduroys, man?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
It's just a
fucking-
bad look because, like I said, I think we're the face of the league. The whole team is more so Curry, but the Warriors are like the world-renowned team.
Yeah.
And it just, we were just in Japan, doing politics, making it, like all buddy-buddy. It looked nice. And then 4 days later, you have mad drama coming out of the organization.
What a way to start off the season. It
was
didn't
Adam
even start
Silver.
yet.
It was Adam Silver. He wanted to stir the pot.
Well, season starts on what, the 18th, 14th, or 18th or some shit
I
like
think
that?
Adam Silver's pissed.
Nah. David Stern said the same thing when Donaghy came out.
No, I think Adam Silver's, he runs his shit a little bit different than David Stern. Like, David Stern's a little slimy.
Regardless, the ratings are going to be up.
I think that's what it is. They just want more eyes.
Yeah.
That's
regardless.
why I say Adam
Did it have to
Silver
be
sent
this,
it.
though?
Yeah,
it had to be this,
I know,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
It had to be like this, Dramon.
But I just think like everyone else is kind of handling the situation pretty maturely. Like, Poole could have came out and talked to the media and shitted
Has
on
he said
Dre.
anything?
No, I think they not
been
to the media
practicing.
directly, but
Yeah.
they just asked him, "Are you okay?" He's like, "I'm not hurt," and then he continued to get him shots towards that tail end of
But like
practice.
since then, he hasn't had like a press conference or nothing. I don't think, right?
No, yeah, but he could have threw him under the bus right then and there. You know what I'm saying? If he really had an issue with it, so I think it's
Oh, he was
something.
some hoe shit.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have been like, I want to trade. I want out. Or,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
he could
it
have
could
done any of those things.
But now, how do you think his agents feel? His trainer was going in on Draymond.
Oh, really?
His trainer was saying, like, it doesn't matter. All you guys acting like saying what you would have done differently or how you would have handled that situation, but there's nothing that, warranted that. Like,
Yeah.
For that's totally unacceptable.
Yeah.
And for you guys to be like saying, oh, you shouldn't have pushed him, whatever. Like, what are you doing in that situation to, like, downplay it or like to just ease tensions?
Diffuse it, yeah.
So I don't know. It could be even his agency's like, you have all the leverage now. Like, we're getting you out of here. Get the bag somewhere else. You don't deserve that kind of
Treatment.
physical harm, dude.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm disappointed in Dre. I feel like it might stem deeper than just what's going on. He's saying he has personal things going on. Then you got to handle that, man.
I mean, look at what happened. Like, a lot of parallels to the Draymond Kevin Durant situation.
That's why.
And now KD's in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this
We've all-
may not be the first time this has happened.
It's definitely not the first time. There's been
like physical
tons of reports of
physical
him
altercation. That's what I'm saying.
but also just like him getting in Kerr's face during practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I get it. He's passionate about the game and he wants things done right, but it's like,
How much are you passionate where it becomes detrimental to the team?
like, and I get it too. Like Curry and Clay, Andre Iguodala, they love this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that now it's kind of tricky. You have two kind of generations of the Warriors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have the younger generation, you have the vets, and if he were to get traded, if you know what I'm saying, like the extreme worst case scenario, he gets traded, they can't work it out. How does that make Curry and Clay feel?
Yeah.
As just being that brotherhood that's been together for so long.
Yeah.
The core. It's gonna be. I think only time will tell. Honestly.
I mean, the real question is, does JP move his locker?
Oh yeah, because they were
supposed to
locker
be
mates
next to
right?
each other.
Yeah.
They said They said you already,
Oh, he moved his locker already.
or they did it for him. Or
the
something.
reports have been made. That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy, man.
Fuck, dude. That sucks.
It does.
Good way to start the year, right?
The memes were funny though.
Yeah,
I mean, like I was trying to laugh it off, even though like I was kind of just sad about it. But I was just like, yo, the
Yeah.
internet is quick, man.
The one you
yeah.
sent, see, the fuck around to find out. It went up that,
was
way.
perfect.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's crazy.
Well, you gotta show those. You gotta show
you
those.
gotta
I just got the one from Above the Rim where
That was Wood Harris, right?
they're saying this is Jordan Poole next practice. But
The Birdman don't never lose.
yeah, it was funny, man.
Yeah, we'll see in
Everyone
a couple
was
weeks.
going off.
We'll see in a couple weeks. Moving on, it is deep in the middle of football season. Niners are 2-2, I believe.
Yep.
We smoked the first one against Chicago. Can't blame them. The weather was absolutely dog shit that game.
Yes.
Game 2, we bounced back and crushed the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Game 3, absolutely dog shit. That was Jimmy Garoppolo's first full-time game.
Yeah.
Against the Broncos, 11-10. What the fuck was that? And after seeing how
That's trash,
Russell
too.
Wilson's been playing, like we fucking
should've
lost to those guys.
Smash that fucking game.
Game 4, we put it on the Rams because that's what the fuck we do, except when it counts to get to the Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
just go fuck ourselves. Am I right? Game 5 coming up tomorrow. The Panthers at 1 p.m. How do we like this season so far? See, what are your thoughts on the Niners season?
The Trey Lance injury was fluke, but I also had a feeling that if that did happen, it was good to have Jimmy G, right?
They knew that
Yeah.
was gonna happen.
It all worked out in the end.
forecasted that.
But I think we're good. I think we're in a good spot. The
NFC West.
NFC West is
It's up
it's
for
up
taking.
for grabs. Yeah, it's up for the
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm still confident.
Not as confident as we were a couple episodes ago.
Not as confident, but I'm still confident
Yeah.
to the point that I think we could still take
Yeah.
the division.
Makes sense, yeah.
If we play like how we did against the Rams every week, which is a tough ask, but we have the defense to do it, we'll be fucking right there.
I mean, you got fucking Bosa leading the league in sacks right
Yeah,
now.
the defense playing crazy.
That's crazy.
Hufanga.
Hufanga.
Give me my Hufanga jersey, man.
I think I'm a little more confident with Jimmy there. I mean, I know he's not the perfect quarterback, but he's been there before. He has the experience, and just hopefully he can just get a little bit more accurate with the throws and just be able to read the defenses a little bit better.
Yep.
But I definitely feel like, opposed to Trey Young, who's still kind of green.
Trey Young?
Trey
What'd I say?
Lance.
Trey
Trey
Lance.
Lance.
Who's Trey Young?
On the Hawks. No, okay.
They both have the same hair though.
Trey Lance, yeah.
Both light skin. It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking forward to just, something new, and maybe like it could have been something like how Lamar Jackson just took off and Patrick Mahomes just took off their second, third seasons. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, injury.
Nice.
So I'm confident that Jimmy G can like still help us get to the playoffs.
No, I feel you though, because I think we were so confed early on because we thought we were going to see some bombs.
Yeah.
Little
play action bombs.
play
dude.
action bombs, but we did not see that. We saw too many runs to the point where he got injured.
Fucking power, QB power runs.
But
Fortunate.
one prediction we got right was the defense. Like,
Yeah.
Kawafanga.
Yo.
Kawafanga.
Dude, Kawafanga.
Jimmy
shit
Ward's
is
coming back
crazy.
tomorrow. Activated Jimmy Ward.
Yup.
Our O-line took a couple hits though, so Trent Williams is out for like 6 to 8.
That's tough.
His
that was
backup
tough.
McKivitz is out for like 6 to 8 as well. So our front line is kind of shitty, which is not good for Jimmy Johns because that motherfucker got the happiest defeats.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
It also forces Kittle to not take passes. He's just
Yeah.
into fucking pass blocking.
Helping him block.
Yeah.
I love beating the Rams though. That's so
Hell yeah.
gratifying.
Straight keep pounding.
Yeah.
All that shit that they talk.
Man, fuck
Yeah.
LA.
Fuck them and Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald might be the corniest cornball of all corn. Fuck him, dude.
I can't with those. guys.
Wrapping up. How's your fantasy team doing? We're in a gentleman's league.
I think I'm 2-2.
You're a Niner.
Yeah, I'm 2-2 right now. I'm hoping to get 3-2. I'm playing against Doy. It didn't really pan out. You know what's the worst feeling is when you go to the Pumpkin Patch Limo's Farm on a Sunday, and then there's not really good service.
That's dog shit,
There's
dude.
not really good service there. You check
Yeah.
their scores as you're getting out, and you're getting scraped by like 40, 30 points.
By Par Kelly.
But you guys
Oh
are
my
on the
gosh.
same league though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's top right now?
Mark.
You are, yeah.
What's up, bitch?
You 4-0 still? Undefeated?
4-0, dog.
Nice.
Hey, I'm coming for you, doggy.
Nah, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm second right now.
Neighbor
so.
Dick Dope, man.
Hey.
Your name is. I hate your team name. I'm giving a cut to your team name. It's disgusting.
Early
dude.
cut. It's the Neighbor Dick Dope, man.
One, his name's not. It's Tej. His name's Tej.
Tej.
I only know him as Tej from the F&F series, the second greatest movie franchise of all time. But your name is disgusting.
Yo, we were here potting one day and someone said it. I was fucking
His
crying.
name is fucking. It makes my skin crawl.
But you're 3-1?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
surprising, though, because you're normally
I'm
towards the
normally-
1 and 3.
Yeah, I'm the opposite.
I'm always in the mid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I'm always in the mix.
I used to pick the players based off their names.
Yeah,
instead
TJ
of,
Hushmanzada.
There's a lot of
Yo, Ocho Cinco was always number one.
there's a whole season left, so
Yeah.
a lot of things can change.
Yeah.
Oh, that's normal. No, that's normal for me. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited. I took a couple NZT pills when I drafted this year
Shout out to Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, your team's been going off sometimes. You're
Yeah.
racking up points.
on
man.
accident. Well, I lost to fucking Doyet last week.
I know his team was surprisingly.
Yeah.
Anyone
Went
could go
off.
off. It just
Yeah.
it all depends on who's ready to go, who's hurt, who's active, who's
all-
a decoy. That's the worst.
It's all fucking Amari Cooper's fault.
It's
He
all
fucking put
fake
a goose
anyways.
egg up.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, Fantasy Talk 101.
Fans.
Any game balls cuts wrapping up here. It's all right if you don't have one because we're gonna shoot another motherfucking episode right after this. So,
See.
any cuts or game balls, my friends?
I think I did have a cut.
Actually, let me peep my cellular device right now. I have a cut to not sports related. My cut is to your phone's going off.
It was a timer.
Send my game ball to the DMV appointment system. I was in and out in 1 hour.
Oh, that's solid.
Gotta get a new license on my birthday, so that was good. But cut to small talk.
God.
Just because we're in the same place doesn't mean we have to converse.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There was this older white gentleman in like his 50s or 60s. It started out fine. We're in line. He was maybe 2 or 3 people behind me. He was like, "Oh yeah, the appointment system. You're so fast." And then as the time got longer and longer, he started getting grumpier and grumpier. And then he would just announce everything, like just talk about
God.
everything that's going on. Like, shut the fuck up.
Everything that comes up.
Got to put the AirPods in at that point.
I left him in the bathroom. I left my
Damn.
AirPods.
shit.
That's where we crank out. You know what I mean? Just kidding.
That's a veteran move.
So cut to that dude.
Damn.
And game ball to my golf gang. Shout out to the golfers.
Hey,
Noel's in the golf gang.
yes, sir.
Chris, Andy, Dave, Ryan. They've inducted me into this hellhole of golf.
Sick.
So
Welcome.
I've been whacking around. Working on my irons right now. We're gonna get stroking
You got to get Gator golf.
very soon.
Nah, man. I start driver. I end with driver.
You're nuts. That's how I throw my back out. On that note, this has been. Any more cuts or game balls from you? You got
I
one?
had a game ball for JD. Just congratulations to him.
Congrats on baby Dominguez coming up soon.
Yeah, we'll get him on the pod.
I got actually.
The baby?
We're gonna bring the baby on the pod.
Yeah, and then just game ball to all y'all, everyone that's been checking out the episodes. Stay tuned, more coming. And then I had a cut.
Talk to me.
Yeah, cut to whoever leaked the video. I mean, I get it, financial gain, but
For 120 though, would you?
Oh,
Probably,
and no
yeah.
job. Nah, your job is done, dog. They find out
you'll never
leaked
get.
it?
Yeah,
That kind of job again.
I don't think
Never
I
gonna-
would do it just because if you can
You're a
work your
homer,
dream job
fine.
working for your
Sure,
favorite team,
yeah.
I
Like,
would
look
think
at-
hard about it.
Look at Spolestra. Shouted out as a video coordinator. Now he's coach of the Heat. So.
Yeah,
true
so
enough.
you can make it. You
Yeah.
can make it up the ranks.
right.
But cut to that guy and then cut to Ja Morant, man. Again, I probably cut him like
God.
previous times, but
Every week.
he was saying like, everyone was giving their opinion on what happened, and after they saw the video, Lamar Jackson tweets, "I would have been on strictly get back gang," basically saying like, anytime I see Draymond, it's on site. And then Ja Morant's laughing like, "Yeah, until I'm gone too. Shit is for life after that." And then somebody was just like, "You were crying about Poole touching your knee. Like, you're not that
Oh
guy,
my
bro."
God.
And it's just like, dude, you're not a gang banger, bro. Like, cut it out. The Memphis Grizzlies is a basketball team.
First
it's not
of all,
a gang.
you're not affiliated with Zebo just yet.
Yeah, man.
He's very fucking corny. As much as I love watching him play
Yeah, he's
basketball,
sick though. He's sick on court, off court,
cornball 1000.
online. Just log out.
Come
Yeah.
on, Tremaine.
Someone take the Wi-Fi right from him.
That's my cut though.
All right.
Cut to the whole situation. Actually,
This has been the Game Ball Podcast, episode 85. My name is Mark.
my name is Paul.
My name is Noel.
My name is C.
Reporting live from the Bellagio Fountains. See you next time.